Hey guys, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at basically a kid's first dungeon crawl game called The Quest Kids. The Quest Kids is a 2 to 4 player game, ages 5 and higher, which I definitely agree with. So what this game is it is basically your first dungeon crawl. So what you're doing is you're taking a character like this, and you're taking them into this dungeon. You're flipping tiles like this, and you're trying to see what's on the other side. So in this case, it would be resources. Sometimes it's big bad monsters. Let me see if I can find a big bad monster. Sometimes it's big bad monsters, all that. And you're trying to defeat the monsters, collect resources, complete quests, help other people defeat monsters, because that's going to give you extra points, which are called kind kid cards. And they're going to give you either extra turns, maybe extra points, whatever. They might be used to complete quests. So this is teaching you kind of some of the elements of what an exploration game is like, how to take turns, how to cooperate. It's going to do a whole bunch of modern day board game things all wrapped up into a simple package that's easy to play and easy to teach. So that's enough talking about it. Let's go down to the table and see how it plays. All right, so here's the Quest Kids all set up for 2 players. To set up, you're going to give each player a player board and a color. So in this game I have Noah and I have Skylar, and you're each going to get 3 heart cards, which are your health. They're also going to be worth 2 points at the end of the game. You're going to get a quest. You can keep them face down, but just for this I have them face up. So I need to do this to gain this tote card to gain 2 points, and that player's trying to do this. And each player, according to the rulebook, is going to start out with a resource. So in this case, we're both starting out with power, which is the purple. There's magic, there's wisdom, and then there's hero cards, which I don't think will be in this run through. There's a bag of treasures. Some of the treasures are going to give you points based on your character. They'll give you extra points if that's your character. And these gems are just in reference to the tote cards that will come out, which that means the big gem card. All right, pretty straightforward game. So what we're going to do is we're going to play by moving our character on through a door onto a tile. So green and gray are mostly good things. Red are big bad monsters and possibility of a few good things. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through a door and we're going to flip over a tile. So in this game I'm going to let purple go first, and I'm going to go. So I step on this green tile and I get to do this. So I get any 2 combo of these 2 resources. So I actually want to take a magic and a wisdom. That way I can have a little bit of everything. So I'm going to take a magic, and I'll take a wisdom, and they can get tucked under your board. I don't know if you can see that well, but under here you can tuck them in there. Then it'll be blue player's turn. So they are going to fall down. They can go anywhere that they want. There's a door right here. I don't know if you can see that on the wall, but there's a little bumpy place. That's a door. So they're going to go through here to go in to that room. So they're in there. They flip over a gray tile and they get any 3. So they're going to take a magic, a wisdom, and they're going to take a treasure. So they'll get a magic, a wisdom, and then they're going to take a treasure, and then I'll show you what those look like. So when you take a treasure, you're going to get in this bag. You're going to draw one out randomly. And I have this. It's worth a point. And if I had the green character, I don't know what their names are, it would be worth 2 points, but I don't. So that's that. So it just goes right there on their board. And that's their turn. So then purple, they want to go, they're going to go over here. They're going to take this gray one. Oh, they're fighting a baddie. So they're fighting Empty Belly. They need these resources at the bottom. So they need a magic and 2 wisdom to get 3 points. So now when they look at their board, they have 1 magic, 1 wisdom, but that player also has a wisdom. So what we could do is this player is going to give them a wisdom. So with this wisdom, and this magic, they now have everything they need. So they fight the baddie, they kill it. When you kill it, it'll just go face down here or face up, whatever. And that'll be points at the end of the game. And because this player assisted this player, they get a kind kid card, which is going to give them a point and some other goodies. So they're going to get 2 treasures and they get a point. That's pretty awesome for them. So let's see. They're going to take 2 treasures. So they have no points. Slime. If it was a green character, they'd lose 2 points. Yeah, that's not good. All right, and then they will go... Ooh, oh yeah. Golden book. Sweet. All right, so that was a good turn for not even their turn. So now it's officially their turn. So they're going to go ahead and go this way, snag this one. I'm just going to try to get to a red card and then I'll wrap it up. So this is going to give them any 3. They're going to take one of all 3 of the cards. So they're going to take a magic, a power, and a wisdom. And that's their turn. All right, so purple, they're going to just hang out over here in this room. They're going to get this. They get 3 wisdom and a treasure. That's really nice. Cards are good to fight baddies, and I'll show you that a little bit coming up. So 2 wisdoms, 3 wisdoms, and a treasure. I'm just trying to get the blue guy over to fight baddies so you can check it out. So their treasure is a golden hat. And they're purple, so that's worth 3 points instead of 2. So that's really good for them. Boom. All right. Blue's turn. They're going to come down here, snag this green one, and they're going to get 2 magic. So they take 2 magic cards and tuck them in their magic area. All right, then it's purple's turn. They're going to keep walking over here. They get 2 wisdom and a treasure. So they're loaded up on wisdom. If they have to fight some monsters that only need wisdom, they're good to go. Treasure, let's see if they can get another purple treasure. That'd be good. Nope, they got a treasure for the blue guy. But it's still worth the point, so that's not bad. Take it. All right, then this player's gonna go over here, flip this card, and they're gonna get 2 power. So they're taking 2 power cards, tuck them onto their board. They have so many cards, they should be able to scare away any monster that they want. All right, then purple, they're going to go up here and snag this card. Any 2 combo, they're actually going to take a magic and a treasure. So let's do that. So they're going to take a treasure. So they get a 1-star treasure chest, and they're going to take a magic card. So now they have all the resources, and that's good. All right. So now this guy's going to start moving into the red. See what's in here. Ooh, we got a baddie. Peggy, it's a peg-leg pirate. They need 1 of each card for 3 points. Not a problem. They have piles of cards. So they will go here, here, and here. 1 of each card. Dead. Well, not dead. They scared it away. So they'll just say that. So they get that. Now they have 2 points. All right. This player is going to go up here and snag this one. Ooh, they're going to fight this. They need a power and a magic. So they have a magic. Good thing they took that magic, and they have a power. So they have a power and magic. Defeated. And they get this in their trophy room. We'll do 1 more, and then we'll wrap it up. I think you guys get the gist. 2 power and 2 wisdom. That is super awesome. So they'll get 2 power, 2 wisdom, and they have so many. All right, and you're going to keep playing like that until all the cards are gone. You're going to add up your treasures, your points, your quests, all that, see who has the most points. One thing I didn't mention is if you can't fight a baddie and your partner can't help you, you don't have to defeat it, but you lose a heart card. So that's going to lose you 2 points. If you don't spend these during the game, that's 6 points. So you definitely want to try to hold on to those heart cards because that is a big chunk of the game. So you're going to keep playing till all the tiles in the room are flipped and gone, and then whoever has the most points is the winner. That's how you play the Quest Kids. Let's go up to the top, see what they think about it. All right, so that was Quest Kids. For this being a kids dungeon crawl, I had a lot of fun with it. It's super fun to just go in and flip those tiles and see what it is. Could be a baddie, could be a gem. Let me see if I can find a gem because I didn't show you any of those. So let me see if I can find one. I probably should have looked for this before I started recording. That would have made the most sense, but no, of course I don't do that. Because that's silly. Why would I do that? No, why would I do that? That just makes too much sense to do that. There we go. So some of them are gems, which are going to just basically give you a lot of points. You need some certain things, and they'll give you some gems. So in this case, I would get the yellow gem. These cards come into effect with some packages, which I didn't explain. So there are different campaigns. So I have like a pre-release Kickstarter version. So there's campaign 1, campaign 2, and campaign 3. So this is going to jazz up the game to make it a little more gamey, I guess. What I showed you was essentially the initial game to teach you how to play, how to move, how to fight baddies, how to collect the resources. But if you want a little more, just crack open one of these. They're all spelled out in the rule book. So if you want to know how to do that, you can check it out. I'm going to put a link to the Kickstarter in this video as well. It's going to have about 5 days left by the time this video drops. So if this seems cool to you, go throw some support. I'm sure the designer would love that. So yeah, this is a really fun game. You can play it with super young kids. You don't have to read. You just have to be able to see purple cards, yellow cards. And when a baddie comes up, you just need to know, hey, I need these cards to defeat this baddie. You know, it's pretty easy. And if there is any struggle, like this card that I showed you earlier, if kids can't read that, you can say, hey, you get an extra turn. Good job. Nothing too difficult. So I played campaign 1. Even with that, it wasn't a struggle. So it's still the same basic concepts, just a little bit more gamery. So yeah, that's Quest Kids. I enjoyed this a lot. I'll be keeping this around to play with my daughter who dug it. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'll put a link in the Kickstarter, or link in the video description about the Kickstarter. And yeah, this is fun. So that was the Quest Kids. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.